Give me just a second. Sorry, it's a coworker, so it's kind of important. Um, she's actually one of the awesomest people I work with, so I want to make sure I respond to her. Um, Give me a second. We're gonna get chat. Why? Okay. I don't know. I clicked go to my channel, but it didn't want to go. All right. Let's pop that chat out. All right. Yeah, 17 years. Where's chat capture? Oh, there it is. Properties. There we go. New chat in there. All right. Do you guys remember like the first night I tried to do this and I couldn't even figure out how to get like sound and stuff? That's funny to think about now. Alrighty, ready. Hold on, let me just finish answering this oh, hey, Adam in. Wait, you're the first one here. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the congratulations. I appreciate it, bud. I'm glad you've been here with me through a lot of this, man. I appreciate it. Awesome. What kind of emoji do you use for awesome? I don't know. I'll just type in awesome. All right. Finally done with work. Oh, wait, I'm not. I gotta work tomorrow. That's why I put out a video early today. I'm not gonna have time to make that in the morning tomorrow. I gotta I gotta try and make a run to the grocery store to refresh my groceries and then run to work. And then I have to teach I actually have to teach how to draw anime tomorrow. So I'm running a booth where I sell 3D art. Um, and then I'm teaching a class. Teaching a class, the other people who are teaching at the same time it's kind of crazy. The guy who took over drawing Garfield is one of the people up there on the list of people, and damn, one other guy who's like a comic book drawer. Shit, I should know who it is. That's bad. Oh, anyway, hey, Tony Gaijin. You've been watching since 2009. Well, thank you, man. Hey guys, I hope you don't mind if I have a bit of a mukbang here. Is it okay? Um, nice crib. Thank you, man. Try it. It ends in this emoji. Oh, I already got this one of like stars or something. I don't know. I was just telling a fellow coworker that I really appreciate her help on everything, man. She's awesome. She was kind of like my senpai when I first started. Now I've kind of taken over what job she does because she's been put into another department, but oh my God. Just trying to juggle everything. I swear sometimes my brain feels like it's gonna shut down sometimes. I swear this week I had so many things going at the same time. That's why I put my video out today instead of waiting till tomorrow morning because I know I'm about to collapse after I got too much going on. I had to do honor roll, I had to do attendance, I had to do report cards, I had to do grade book, I had to do prep for our upcoming school's Comic-Con, which I'm really excited about. Like, you know, I'm not saying this because I'm complaining about everything. I'm just saying because I have so many different things. Um, I had to start a new 3D lesson for my art class. I have this really awesome lesson I'm doing where I'm getting the kids to create their very own toys and they have to like market them, create an ad for them, make packaging for them. And what they draw out, I have printed by the 3D printer. and then they have to design it and do like a marketing thing to the class and like say how they're going to sell it, like who the selected audience would be for it and everything. I'm trying to make art like as feasible as a career path as possible, because I feel like there's too many kids out there who are like, I'm gonna be a full-time YouTuber, and you're just like, oh no, no, no. I try to explain to them as much as I can. Um, like trust me, guys. Like saying YouTube's gonna be how you survive, it's not a good idea. And I'm saying this as I do YouTube. Um, so it's been a wild week. I also had an early release party where I have to do a whole theme about Earth Day. I finished that too. I had to make like 5 different games and a giant coloring wall, and oh my God, it's been insane. I've been juggling so much. I didn't. What is that sound? Someone kind of running some kind of big machine this late? It's like 7 o'clock. That's weird. Someone running some kind of big machine out there in my neighborhood at 7 o'clock. Um, I haven't left Japan actually. I still have my visa. My house is still there. Well, my second house. That sounds that sounds way more luxurious than it is. I live in a manufactured house here in America. All right. Um, I have a condo in Japan. I call it my house because we own the condo. Um, my wife's still out there with my eldest son going to high school now. And my youngest son is here with me because he wanted to try the American style education, and he goes to middle school here. I also work as a K through 8 art teacher here in America at the same school that he goes to school to. So um, it's been quite a culture shock. I've only been here for a year. It'll be, I think, in April. At the end of April, it'll be 2 full years. That's crazy. It feels like so much longer. Mm-mm. No, I know why you're here. You're not here because you love me. You're here because you love chicken. All right, you can get in my lap, but I'm not feeding you. Like, I'm not gonna feed you hot wings, bud. I know, I know, I know. Well, you can hop in my lap and I'll give you some pets, but you can't. A kitty cat can't eat the hot wings. Okay? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I love you. And I'm getting really messy. I got a bunch of napkins here, though. I prepared. I'm no dum dum when it comes to hot wings. Um, no, it's not a lawnmower. Like I think they started a chainsaw. Like doing like I'm gonna try and start cutting stuff down as it's almost dark. Which I don't know. I'm not a tree truncator, but I wouldn't advise it. Oh no 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 bad neckos eating my yum yums. Half the chatter Oh yeah. Well, I mean, wouldn't you want your mods to just show up for every stream anyway? I don't know. They've been with me since day one. All these people have been supporting me since day one. They're awesome, man. I love them, dude. Man, I know you're just joining in right now, Nick, and I really appreciate it. If you check in like a past videos I've had over the last year or so, it's been kind of a rough year, between 25 and 26. My house got hit with a hurricane, which broke part of it. It smashed my lanai. It ripped apart my carport. It tore apart my undercrawl. And I'm telling you this because this is how it kind of led up to me doing more live streaming. Is I pretty much had a like super supportive community, and they helped pay for me rebuilding part of my house. Like I asked for a little bit of help. I was just kind of like, help. And this community just like shocked the heck out of me. I mean, not that I don't think they're like apathetic penny pinchers, but I was just shocked at the amount of help I got. And since then, I've kind of like grown really close to everybody here. This is more than just my mods. These are my friends at this point. Um, I honestly, I super look forward to just like starting to stream up and talking to these guys. We don't. I'm never gonna be like a big YouTuber or a big live streamer. My time in the sun is long gone. I'm in the shade now. But man, oh man. Um, yeah, and I mean, these are people I trust. Like they're awesome. They've been there for me. And you know, it's just been, um, although it was a trying time, although it was a rough time, it's also been kind of a really eye-opening time of like who's out there in the world that really does sincerely care about your well-being. And that's what I have here is people who I know um are more than just mods or more than just viewers or more than just um people in chat. They care. In fact, we jump into Discord, which hey, please come join the Discord anytime, Nick. And we get down to business, man. We talk some serious stuff sometimes. I almost ate my microphone. And that's why you're seeing this here. A bunch of modded people um, whose names I know more than just a username or a screen name, but usually I know their first name and all their addresses, which I'm about to release right now. Hey, dude, oh, Nick, you don't gotta say sorry, man. Hey, anything you've watched, man, I appreciate it, dude. And the fact that you're here now is awesome. I love it when I see people who've been around for a while. Um, yeah, find that video. Let me know which the first one was that you saw. While you're doing that, I'm gonna scroll through chat here and try to catch up. Hey, non-winner, dude, I haven't seen you in a while. Hisashi Buddy, I'm glad you're back, man. Um, wait. What happened that you're telling Aaron to calm down? Um, and people like Tony Gaijin too. Tony Gaijin, man, thank you. You said you've been here since 2009, dude. That's so awesome. Um, hey, Striker, glad to see you here, man. I hope everything's going good with you, bud. I haven't heard you like chatting in a bit. Mark, always here, man. Thank you, man, for being like you're really loyal to the stream. I appreciate that. Um, YouTube is like music. There's only a few who can make it a full-time career and even fewer who make it rich. Yeah, that's a really that about nails it. Like it's funny though. It's funny you say that. You'd be surprised how many people think that like getting to 1 million is like super easy. Like and it's not just like little kids who I teach. Like there's like actual like adults and stuff who are like, why don't you just get your channel to 1 million and retire? Oh shoot, why didn't I think of that? Damn, thank you. There's actually very few. You know what? Let's Google it. That's what we got to do. All right. Because actually, I kind of want to look this up. I almost started typing in my. Give me just a second here. How many YouTubers have 1 million subscribers? 59,000. About 59,000. So it's a worldwide thing. I guess the only country you'd kick out is North Korea. I don't think North Korea has YouTube. Um, so you're looking at what? How many people in the world? 8 billion? Am I right about that? 8 billion at this point? Or has it gone higher since last I counted? So out of 8 billion, about 59,000. Yeah, that's not a lot. 1 million. 1 million or more. That includes the people who've gone like above 1 million. Um, so it says that's estimated to be around 0.04% of everyone who uses YouTube. So yeah. Yeah. So sad, too bad. Scotty McPoop Pants will never ever make it to the top. It's okay. Honestly, if I made it to 1 million, here's what would happen. I would be super stressed to keep the quality at 1 million, like, hitting videos that are getting 100K plus on views. I would be really pressed to do that. And I'd be stressing every day on what am I going to create? What am I going to do to keep this 1 million? And if I wanted to do that, I'd have to kind of make it like a full-time job, right? You're not going to get there with just man turns on camera and talks. I guess maybe aside from Charlie, Penguin Zero, he's somebody who can do that, but he's actually funny. I'm not funny. I think I'm funny. I laugh at my own jokes, but they're all dad jokes. I'm very well aware of this. Um, um, anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah. Bing's result is different. Yeah, I also saw another one that said less than 65,000. I'm looking at Gemini. So Gemini is Google, and I would imagine Google, because Google is YouTube, they probably have the best, like most up-to-date thing, right? But whatever. We're looking at somewhere in the realm of 50K, give or take, right? So my chances are very low. Thank you for posting the Discord link. Appreciate it. All right. Your channel is going to be running as long as The Simpsons. Wow, that's true. That's kind of cool to think about. Yeah. Nature nerd, the 100K subscriber award is good enough. Yeah, I completely agree. Like I couldn't have asked for more. I feel like even having that back there, I some days I feel like am I really worth it? I'm always surprised I even made it that far to begin with. It almost feels like surreal at this point. And also, Nick, when you said like for a couple years you lost track of my channel, I actually took 2 years off of the channel. I thought for sure I was done with YouTube. But dude, thank you guys for all the congrats. You guys are so nice. First video I saw from you was a review for a DS game that taught you Japanese. My Japanese coach. Yeah. Man, if I had a penny for every time someone asked me, like, if I use this software, do you think I'll learn Japanese? The weirdest questions I always get is like, how do I learn Japanese in a month? I'm like, you don't learn any language in a month. Like, what are you talking about? Like, a month? What? I don't know. You always get the questions my friend and Dan always laugh about, like, how do I become a doctor in Japan? How do I learn Japanese in a month? I guess someone. Can you get me a job as an anime artist, or can you get me a job as a manga artist? It's like I've never been a manga artist myself or an anime artist. How would I get you that job? But I know when people say stuff like this, like they're talking from like a high level of inexperience. And most times, this is probably like kids in like high school or middle school. So I don't take it so serious. I'm like, what the hell, man? You stupid? Nah, it's not stupidity. It's mostly a lack of experience just in life in general. YouTube, a hobby that created a community. Dude, that's like such a perfect quote. That's like, you sound like a marketing genius, nature nerd. A hobby that created a community. That's really what happened with me. And that's the thing, dude. That's the reward. There's no big money. There's no big fame. No one's ever gonna know Unrested. But what I am gonna have is this awesome group of people I get to meet every single weekend and play video games with, talk about Japanese stuff. talk about anime, horror movies, manga, video games, anything we're excited about. You guys all seem to like share all the same interests too. And so it's just like so fun. Um, I love everybody I work with. The people I work with are freaking awesome people. Not a lot of people who share any of the stuff I talk about on here. Like I would probably bore them to tears if I started being like, "Do you guys know Silent Hill F is coming out? Oh my God, I'm so excited." The guy who did Higurashi no Nakakoro ni, he's the writer. They'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Right? But with you guys, I can do that. It's fun. It's a good time. All right. Aiden, thank you for the congrats, dude. Support system in the tech world we live in come in many different forms. This is very true, Aaron. Yeah, 17 years. I was actually kind of shocked, AA. Um, I thought it had been shorter than that. I thought it only been like maybe 15. What's rockin'? You're rockin', T-Dog. That's what's rockin'. I think the 100K subscriber. Yeah, okay, we did that. Channel be gonna run. Okay. Yeah. I'll be happy when I hit 20 years. That'll feel really good. The weird thing is though, like I've never ever gotten like a thing in my. So you go to the studio or what they call like the control panel for your channel, and that's where that popped up where it was like, "Congratulations, 17 years." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Why 17?" Why such a random number? Like I'd understand giving like a 5, 10, 15 plus, but like I mean, thank you. Thank you, YouTube, for telling me. What? Wait. Why did this shrink down so small? I just switched screens. I didn't even change the size. Oh my God, sorry. I don't know how the hell I'd read that. Okay, there we go. So stupid. Okay. If you're gonna go for 1 million, I might suggest you team up with some people or like have some regulars to collab with to keep things, whatever you do, like keep it consistent. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna be too interested in collabing with good old Unrest. I love them. I love all the people who've made it big, dude. Paolo in Tokyo, Tokyo Lens, Trash Taste, Anime Man, um, Abroad in Japan. I love the stuff they do. They make super high quality, awesome freaking stuff that I love to watch myself. Guess what would never help their channel? You know, it would really never help their channel collabing with me. They'd be like, um, I mean, it's pretty much like, hey, can you like put those coattails out there for me? Add a little seat on the end. Like that's, I love them. I think they're awesome people, and I think they're like absolutely amazing and creative. I don't think they want to waste any time with me. And I mean, like, think about it. Think about how many like options. Like, they just recently got to collab with what's his name? Damn, what's his name? Josh Hayes. Does this MMO suck, dude? If I got to collab with Josh Hayes, that'd be so fun. That guy's like freaking awesome. Um, Dude's so funny and like has like the best stories. Plus, he used to be a teacher too. Like he used to be a drama teacher. So like I love his teaching stories. Like probably not something people think about when they think of Josh Strife Hayes. Um, but I mean, what if you had Unrested about it, be like, so what's it like being another 40-plus-year-old gaijin who lived in Japan a long time and kind of learned how to talk Japanese sort of, and it's kind of like a horror nerd. How is that? How, right? Like I don't really have anything to offer. For me, honestly, I think what makes my channel good or makes my channel unique or great is my community. I have like a really amazing community. That's what really makes my channel stand out. It's not me or my presence or my videos. Most of the stuff I'm doing or doing topics on has been covered ad nauseum, right? What I have is I have like a really unique situation with my incredible community. You guys make Unrested what it is. Oh, by the way, guess what? Monday, Unrested t-shirts come in. They're finally coming in. They finally got made. I'm getting the first one, and then finally I can put up a store. Well, as long as I'm happy with the quality. Um, make myself pay for it, make myself create it, and make myself aware of it before I ever try to sell it to you guys. If I really like how it feels, how it looks, here's the main thing I'm worried about. Is like you see how like I got a big symbol right here. This is very nice and loose and like breathes really well. So I'm hoping mine got made kind of the same way. When I get it, if it's not like super thick vinyl, it feels like really good, breathable. Doesn't feel like if you wore it in the sun, you would like sweat in a giant circle spot. Um, then I'm gonna put it up there, and I think I'm gonna have a seller who is someone close to the channel and someone I really trust. Actually, you guys know him, Dan Lee, if you remember Dan. He's got his own t-shirt stuff he does and everything. Oh, shoot, he's gonna be releasing a movie soon too that I was in. Oh, guys, when you see this movie, you're not gonna be shocked by how good it is or shocked at how great our storytelling is. You know what you're gonna be shocked by? How fat I am in this movie. I'm so fucking fat in this movie. I must have been at like 90 kilograms. I'm fat as shit in this movie. It's like embarrassing how out of shape I was. I was like super depressed. You're gonna see me like at my most depressed in my life, dude. I was doing awful. I was doing so bad. I mean, Dan was there for me, man. Dan like kind of. I mean, the reason the whole channel kind of still exists is because Dan talked me into like getting back into it. He was like, "You have a unique perspective. Your channel still matters. Please keep making videos," and I did. Thank you, Dan. But him and I, we're still trying to shoot more movies and stuff like that. He actually is one of the people who got started with me back when I made things like Cursed Urban, Stainmouth. Isn't that is that the name of my movie? Stained Mouth? No. Shit, I can't remember the name of my own movie. What were some of the other bad ones? I mean, good movie, great movies. Oh, wasn't the other one called like Manners of the House or House of Manners? No, Manor. I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember the names. Oh, and Song of Dreams, which I think you can see it now. I think like it's not blocked in any country now. It used to be blocked before. I don't know why. It's maybe maybe they didn't want people to be bored to death. Um, it's my first grade best friend for life from childhood's birthday today. He turns bald. Happy Baldin birthday, Striker's friend. Um, I hope maybe you wish for hair when you blow out the candles. I don't know what to tell you, man. Um, I'd collaborate with you if I did more in the first place, but not much point unless I maybe jumped in a game one day and like recorded it. Hey, but if you want to use some tunes, I need to use your tunes, dude. I forget you're making those tunes. I have your different screen templates. I want to talk to you more about them. There's like a couple color schemes I want to try out. Um, Moa Christensen, welcome to the stream, bud. Whoops, whoop for us. Yeah, dude. Oh, you're talking about like the community. Oh, dude, Jason the artist, dude. Jason that artist, sorry. Yeah, 70 years, man. What a time to be alive, indeed. Hey, don't scratch my furniture, bud. 다요. 야메테 kurisai. What is that? What is that crazy head thing you're doing? You look like you're about to murder someone. Hey, can you not? Can you not? Hey. Okay, thank you. You see that guy? The nerve. You know what it is. He's pissed off because I'm not sharing chicken. I never share human food with this guy. I don't know why he thinks today is going to be the day or any day that he tries this. Have I met Paolo? No, I never have. I never have. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't go to Tokyo much, man. I've been there probably 4 or 5 times. I hate Tokyo. And look, there is nothing wrong with it. It's a me thing. It's not a Tokyo thing. Well, it kind of is a Tokyo thing. I don't like the crowds. I don't like the shoulder to shoulder Shibuya crossing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know, just something about Tokyo just does not work for me, man. And if you love Tokyo, if you have a great time there, if you're a streamer out of there, a YouTuber out of there, dude, more power to you. You're awesome. I don't hate you or anything because of where you live. I'm just not a fan of Tokyo, dude. I don't know if I can fully explain it. If you've been there, and you have the same feeling I do, you really, really understand what I'm saying. I just don't like Tokyo, man. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much of everything. I have been on here since 2007, dang, dude, but only ever started making content since about 2 years ago. Give me just a second. YouTube. Let me go to YouTube. I think I've seen some of your stuff. I think I went to go check it out. Let me go check. Okay. Give me a second, Jason. No, I don't want to search my channel. No, I want to go to YouTube Studio. I just want to go to YouTube. Just take me to YouTube. Yes, leave. Oh, no. Okay. Is the same name? It's Jason, that artist. All right. Subscribed. All right. Now, guys, I want you to check it out. Give me just a second here. Window capture. Turn it on. Blah 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 blah. Property. Okay. There we go, guys. All right, I want you to check it out. Jason, that artist. Let's get him close to 300, as close as we can. I mean, let's get him to 1,000 if we can. Jason, that artist. It looks like he's got some pretty decent stuff here.
This Japanese man dressed the same way for 50 years, and you won't believe the reason why. Because he found a tiger mask in the local market and called himself Shinjuku Tiger. But if you can spot him making deliveries on his cool bicycle, you'll find him around many places in Tokyo. And if you're lucky enough to catch him, you'll see that he looks like a living rainbow because this Japanese man dressed...
Dude, this is really high quality, good stuff, dude. Is it all shorts? Yeah, you guys got to check out Jason, that artist, man. Oh, I did watch your channel. I watched this one. This was like super interesting. I thought so. I was like, how would I have a viewer who has a channel? Oh, I'm subscribed on Osatoshi. That's why I'm not subscribed on Unrested. I changed my Prime account, my YouTube Prime account, from Osatoshi to this one because I just like, how am I having to keep switching between channels to answer comments? And I kept making a mistake where I'd answer it at Osatoshi Nights, and people would think like I was like a fakey Unrested, and they wouldn't trust me. So I had to switch my Prime account, my Prime Premium. Sorry, you can see it. You can see it says Premium up at the top. Dude, yeah, your stuff's great, dude. You've got like high quality stuff. Honestly, I'm shocked you're not bigger. All right, you got to get a new longer video up there, dude. It's been 2 years. What are you doing? More video now. More. Why don't you do like I did a really shitty chibi art teaching video. Why don't you make one, dude? Or let's collab on something. Let's collab on like the history of chibi, because I've just recently like really gotten into like studying it very deeply. Let's collab on something, Jason. Why don't we do something where it can split across 2 channels? Like I have the first half of it and you've got the second half on your channel. I'll bet if we did like a history video on anime or chibi or something, like let's do it, Jason. We got to get you to like, dude, you should be way bigger than you are. Your stuff's high quality. You got a good thumbnail. Your shorts are great. Dude, we got to get you bigger, dude. I'm kind of shocked you're not way bigger. It's all about who sees you and who promotes you. I wish you had somebody bigger than me promoting you. Then you'd actually make us somewhere. Me being like, hey, check out Jason, and like 19 people watching my stream right now. But they're 19 very well loved people, right? No. Honestly though,
if the chat did move, like some of those people I see, I would be like lost. I can barely keep up with the chat that I have. My girlfriend made the art on Josh Hayes' video. What? Which one? That's crazy, dude. She's famous now. Josh Stripe Hayes is like one of my favorite people. He's so cool. I know he's way younger than me, but like sometimes he says stuff where I'm like, God damn, Josh, you're like a philosopher. He really says some like life advice type stuff. Like I remember the best thing he ever said was, someone asked him, he was like, how did you meet your wife? Like, I have no idea. Like, what is the proper way to talk to girls? Like, what kind of pickup line should I use? Or like, how should I start a conversation? And I remember his answer right away. It was like, the question you're asking is wrong. You're not trying to ask, how do I talk to girls? You need to just simply learn how to talk to humans, because that's all it is. If you can talk to humans, you can talk to girls. Please realize, like, there is no silver bullet. There is no special pickup line. There's just you being you in the way you talk to humans. And I was just like, God damn, this guy's brilliant. And everything he says is so damn funny. What a cool dude. I'd collab. Non-winner, let's go check yours out. Non-winner, I want to collab with you. I want to make a video with you, dude. But first, hey. All right, whoa, wait. You got some cool shit here, dude. Hold on. What do you... Okay, you've got, like, animations and stuff. I've only heard mostly your music and stuff. Why are you not... Okay, why don't you have an avatar, dude? What are you doing? Non-winner, what do you want for an avatar? I'll draw you an avatar. If you did a documentary thing again, which you should, I think definitely, yeah, just let me know you downloaded it or I could send it to you. Good with me. Okay. I need to make a documentary. You know what I need to do? I have to update Hikikomori to a brand new documentary because there's a bigger epidemic going on now where there's and I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Aaron, if you know it, hit me up with the word. It's a new word for a type of hikikomori in which the parents reach somewhere around 80 to 90 or like 70 plus, and the child who is still hikikomori is 50 or like 40 to 50 years old. And there's like a different name. It's like it pretty much means like older shut in, like long-term shut in who's like gone past middle age. I don't know what it is. My wife told it to me like a while back. And there was a documentary on it on NHK, and it kind of plays into the not karoshi. God dang it. Now I forgot this word too. Aaron, what's the word where no one sees them and they die inside of their apartment? God dang it. Damn, I should remember that word. I literally had it happen to me. Like, I didn't die inside of an apartment, but I actually I watched a documentary on this about that there's people who become hikikomori, and there's also salarymen who are left, they get left by their wife and their kids. And they live their retirement life alone. They die. Isn't it called kodakushi? Kodakushi? Am I right about that? Damn, I can't remember. Aaron knows. Aaron's better at Japanese than me. All right. So I want to do an updated version of the Hikikomori documentary, and I want to go through the different life stages. I want to talk about the reasons it happens at different levels. Like, so you have like different levels, which I've never broken this down before. I talked mostly about like the work level, where people got like power hara, like power abuse pretty much at work. Like their boss yelled at them or embarrassed them so much all the time that they made their work life hell, and they just like locked themselves inside and never worked again. Um, but we know, and I'm sure you guys know this too, it can start as early as middle school. Um, People locking themselves inside their houses to as late as like midlife crisis type situation that makes them lock themselves inside. And I want to address this, that there's different stages it can happen. I also want to address how those who eventually break the mold of being hikikomori do it, and how those who never break it into the point that they reach old age, um, how that affects their life, their parents' life, financially, emotionally, and socially, where you're seeing really kind of scary situations where the hikikomori has locked themselves inside. We'll say maybe they started in middle school. They've never gotten like life experience enough to get out there and never get a job. So they miss that part of their life from like their 20s to their 30s. They reach into their 40s and their 50s. They're still at home. Their parents have just kind of put up with it. They've kind of let them do that. And they start to hit their 70s all the way to their 90s. And guess what happens? They can't take care of the giant adult kid anymore. That adult kid now needs to be the caretaker for the parents who allowed them to live in their house. And they start to reach an age in which they have to do things like change diapers, lift them out of bed, make proper food for them, stuff like that. And as sad and as scary as it is to even think about, they end up murdering their own parents sometimes. This has started to happen where like they don't know how to like control the situation because they've never had someone else they can rely on and ask for help about what do I do. Um, they've only relied on a person who is now like pretty much taxed themselves to the point of being like crippled or reaching end life circumstances. And this puts them into a crisis situation mentally, socially, and physically where they lash out. They literally like attack their own parent because they're like, I want to just sit here and watch anime and you keep asking for a diaper change. There's seriously like a situation like that that happened not too long ago. The guy got interrupted. I forget. I think it was like by his mom. Like his dad was like, "Hey, go help your mom change her diaper." And he was like, "I'm trying to watch my anime that comes on at this time." And he was like, "Dude, go do it now. Like, don't be lazy." And he attacked and killed his dad. And then after he did that, he realized like there's no more money coming into the house because the dad was the last person to keep making money. And so after that, he just murdered his mom. And because he kind of just felt like, oh, okay, well, I've ruined everything now. I might as well just burn it all down. But of course, I think it's one of those situations where it's like when they found him, he had lacerations on his wrist, but realized he couldn't follow through with ending his own life. And it's just like, mm-hmm, yeah, so sad. I mean, it is. It's ultra freaking sad. I'm just saying, like the whole like I attempted to kill myself too, and it's like, what with like a toothbrush? Like, what did you like? You look like you were barely wounded. Those kind of situations always piss me off, where they're like, I tried to do, self-suicide along with people I was killing. And it's like, well, you didn't really make as much of an attempt as you did on the people you killed. I don't know. I shouldn't make light of any of it. It's all ultra sad and dark. All right. Um, dude, like this stuff's really good. Non-winner. Non-winner, get get an avatar up there, dude. Okay. All right. Jason, you're down to do a video with me? All right. Jason, you have my email address? You have my like unrested email address? Actually, just email me at my. Ow! Why? He just bit my elbow. Oh my god, you're so mean, dude. What? Because I won't share my chicken with you? I don't ask you to share your gravy pate with me. I think I'm being reasonable. You can't eat hot wings. You're a cat, man. Come on. It would destroy your intestines. Okay. Scott M. Ackerman, sorry for the loud outburst. He bit my elbow, like the skin of my elbow. I'm kind of shocked. He doesn't normally do stuff like that. Scott M. Ackerman at gmail.com. Hit me up. Let's start to work on something. I'd like to get it out before the end of May if we could. We'll do something we can split up over our channels so people have to progress through both channels to be able to watch the full video. And that way, hopefully it brings, I usually get, if I'm lucky, 1,000 to 2,000 views. So hopefully I can throw that your way. I'd like to see you get into the realm of the quadruple digits. I think your channel definitely deserves that. Winner, non-winner, we got non-winner. Okay, I subbed you on Osoroshi, but wait, why doesn't my sub show up when I do that? Okay, now it does. Okay. Guys. Okay, look, hold on. Before I continue, I have to do this. What? What is it? Okay. You're no help. No thank you, sir. Window capture. That's what I want. Okay. You guys need to give him a subscribe. Can please somebody subscribe now? Non-winner. I need to see him hit at least 10. Minimum, I need to see him hit at least 10. Give him a sub, dude. I don't know how he doesn't have more. He's got like actual animations and everything, dude. Like, this is crazy. He's put so much work into this. And he's like sent me a bunch of templates for my like live streaming and music and stuff. I have to use his music for sure. And I'm not saying I have to, like he's there holding a gun to my head. I'm saying I have to because it's good stuff that I want to use in the documentary that I want to make about Hikikomori. Lifetime Hikikomori. Come on. I'm going to refresh it. Come on. I need to see one person at least. Come on, guys. Come on. Somebody. Non-winner. I need it. Someone hit it. I want to see it go to 10. There we go, baby. No need to thank me for getting you to the double digits, non-winner. That's just the kind of stuff Unrested does. I'll shut up now. Well, about this. I'm going to continue to talk for probably another 2 hours. All right, dude. Yeah, dude. Message me. Let's get that done. All right. Awesome. Why is it so dark? I feel like some of my lights aren't lighting up. I feel like there should be more. I don't know. All right. Sorry, let me get back through the comments here. How's everyone doing? Oh, Else, what's up, dude? Else Creates. I've never seen. Have you been here before? If not, it's totally okay. I'm just always excited when I see somebody's new. Why does it keep doing that? I don't want to click or ban anybody. Okay. Else Creates. I kind of want to see. Else Creates sounds like you'd have a channel. Do you have a channel? Sorry, I'm not here just trying to like plug people's channels. I just like to see. I like to see what my viewers do, man. That's all. Oh, you do. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, it's music. All right, Else. I just subbed. And would you mind, Else, if I use some of your stuff in the new documentary? Dude, see, like I have like the most amazing viewers ever. Look at the creativity, man. I can't do animation. Well, I've done animation, but it's total straight garbage. It's like possibly the worst animation ever. Oh well. Sorry, I'm looking back at some old videos. I kind of got nostalgic for a second. Why don't you start a collaboration with Ryan Boundless? I'm not really in contact with Ryan. I know where is he in Florida now? All right, let's check on Ryan. I get people say this like nonstop, like as if Ryan and I are like chilling nonstop. I have made a statement on this before. I have said if I ever run into like him randomly on the street, I'm definitely gonna like try and do an interview with him and stuff. 4 days ago, man. Ryan is on the grind, bro. All right, I'll subscribe too. He looks pretty happy, man. How many views does he get on his video? Damn, dude, he gets like good ass views, man. 2.7K? Dude, his channel's doing better than mine. He's only got 3,000 subscribers. Holy crap, dude. Ryan's killing it. Yeah, I should. You're right. I should do one. But I would bring his channel down. I'd be leeching off of his channel with. He's doing good. All right, let's take a look at Ryan. Let's see what he's up to. By the way, welcome, Artax. Glad to see somebody else new here. It's cool to see. Blah, 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 blah. Where's that window capture? All right, let's see what Ryan's up to. I think this is his newest video. Let me just make sure. Patreon only videos. He's got 1,500 plus videos for his Patreon. That totally makes it worth it, dude. All right. Oh shoot. What happened? Why is it so small? You don't want to see my face. What you want to see is Ryan's face. All right, we're watching this together.
What's up, bitches? Haven't heard from me in a while, so you're probably missing me a little bit. Guess what? I'm gonna make a video every day this month.
Nice.
I've set my mind to do. My main motivation to do that is to encourage a friend to get off his lazy ass and be more productive on YouTube as well.
Look how positive.
And I want to see how I can improve my YouTube analytics and you know, I came to America to hustle. You do make a little bit of money when you YouTube. I don't make much, but it might encourage me a little, you know, because I certainly don't like doing Uber and Lyft for a living. But that's why I actually haven't been making videos, because I just have set my mind to doing that, and it's a reliable source of income. It's something that I can do every day. I don't want to do it every day, but I force myself to do it. But within that concept of forcing myself to do something I don't want to do every day, I've developed this sense of discipline. It's become a habit, and it feels good. I don't particularly enjoy doing deliveries all day. You know, on a slow day, it can take me 8 or 9 hours to make over $100. Yesterday was a good day. Let me flip the camera around. We had a big snowstorm yesterday, and you can see some of the remnants of the snow here. Let me walk and talk at the same time. Just to let you know, I'm at a park about a 15-minute drive outside of the town of Billings, Montana. And since I left Florida and been on this journey,
oh, he's out of Florida.
America, I'm trying to get an idea of places I'd like to buy land. And I really love Montana. It's so beautiful here. And this is the smallest big city I've been to in my journey across the United States. So yeah, yesterday there was a snowstorm, and I worked through the snowstorm in the late afternoon.
They still have snowstorms out there in April?
Pretty well. You know, I made over $100 in about 4 hours.
Nice.
4.5 hours. Oh, I wish I could be with my dogs out here. This is like my dream, to buy some land.
Where's his dog?
Just open like this and hardly any people. I mean, we're just like 15 minutes outside of Billings, and it's looking like this. But well, I'm really talking about a lot of topics here, but I'm gonna try to walk around the bend so we can get a better view. There's a nice view out here. I don't know if the camera's
It is beautiful out there where he's at.
Yeah, the number one reason I wouldn't buy land in Montana and have residency in Montana, it's a pretty simple reason.
Okay.
It's hard to justify that reason when you see how beautiful it is here.
What's the reason?
Well, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but way out in the distance, there's some snowy mountains. I'll try to zoom in.
What's the reason, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, my only reason for not being a resident of Montana is paying state taxes, state income taxes.
Is it really high?
There's no sale taxes here, which is, I've never experienced that before. So every time I go buy food, like, there's no sales tax. It's nice. It's nice.
So is it
just to the south of Montana is Wyoming, and you don't have to pay state taxes there. So I could do something like live in northwest Wyoming and still be relatively close to Billings, you know, to work.
Right.
But I've looked at land prices in northwest Wyoming.
Is he wearing 2 pairs of glasses?
Crazy expensive, like $300,000 for 5 acres.
That is kind of insane.
I can't afford that.
All right. Well, then, like, buy like less.
That's too much.
What about less?
There's Washington State.
Okay.
West of me.
You don't want to live there, Ryan.
Which is also a no state income tax.
Yeah, Ryan, you don't want to live there, bud.
Another plus about Washington is I think they have a minimum wage now of $20 an hour. Speaking of working, having
still not a lot of money.
I just did my tax returns.
Yeah.
A nice juicy tax return.
All right.
Nobody's ever said that before.
I don't know.
Juicy and tax return in the same sentence. Mine was juicy.
Dang.
And I just wanted to get it done with.
Yeah.
I've done taxes myself my whole life. But this year I didn't want to go through the hassle of reading all these documents and the hours and hours it takes. I just went into a business called H&R Block that does your taxes for you. I get in there. I asked the lady, how much are you going to charge me to do my taxes? My taxes aren't so complicated. Pretty straightforward. She said,
well, it was a 1040 easy.
$9. Well, by the time I got out of there, which was about an hour and a half later, she had bent me over the kitchen table.
Oh no!
And taken advantage of me. I ended up paying $500.
$500? What the fuck?
But it was done quickly, and I got a nice juicy. I got a tax return that was like over a month's salary. So even after the
$500.
Anyways, so it was worth it, and now I have a template for how to do my taxes next year. I'll do my taxes myself.
Just go to the government website and do it. What are you doing?
Get that juicy tax return. So, yeah.
Ryan.
I don't mind getting a job again in Washington, for example.
You don't want to go to Washington.
Doing this Uber stuff, you have to file as you don't pay your taxes, you know, right off the bat. You pay them at the end of the year. And so then you're going to owe the IRS instead of getting a tax refund. And I'm getting burnt out of doing this delivery stuff. I mean, I like it because it's, you know, I can work when I want to. I don't have to answer to a boss. I feel like I've had my fill. And we'll see. So yeah, just talking this out with you guys, it's sounding like Washington State is going to be more.
Oh no, I don't know, Ryan.
But when it comes to buying land, which I may not buy this time around, you know, while I'm here in the U.S.
Okay.
I enjoy traveling around the U.S. and getting an idea of where I would like to buy land.
Okay.
You know, someone was asking, Ryan, what happened to all your Japan videos? Well, most of my videos are all on Patreon now. They're
Oh, that's how he has 1,500. I was like, how the hell did you get that many?
all my material is on Patreon.
I don't know if I like that.
Check that out. This month, $7. You have access to everything. I've got like over 1,000 videos there. I've got privated videos from Japan, the Philippines, Thailand, Africa, Uganda, and you could watch hours of my videos every day and not even get through them all in a month. So,
guys, hours.
Yeah, feel free to check that out. And sorry to my patrons who wrote personal messages to me, and I wasn't able to get back to you. I've just been laser beam focused on work, and I have to work, and that's what I'm here to do.
That's life.
So it doesn't leave me with much mental or emotional energy to do other things.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Really nice.
But I don't know, man. Like if they're your patrons, like
I've done.
I don't know. Well, I mean, they're only paying $7. I guess it's not crazy. How many patrons do you have?
Very little to enjoy my life since I've been on this mission to work and save money. So that's what's up, guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video every day, and I'm going to respond to the most thumbed up question or comment in the comments section. So let me know your thoughts, your opinions, and I'll respond to it in the next video if it gets enough likes. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Ryan. Oh no, wait, I won't see you tomorrow. I'm sorry. Guys, what do you think? I like the fact that he's like way more upbeat. Oh, what did I just do? Why did I close everything? Oh well, whatever. Okay, hold on. 7 times 29 is $203 he makes off of Patreon. All right. $7. No, I can't. Why is my mom calling me right now? Mom. All right, guys, give me a second. Hold on. Hey, Mom, what's up? Okay, hold on just a second. Give me just a second here, okay? Shoot, where's it at? Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a second. Okay, what's up? Did I tell you that I had an infection back in January? Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Are you okay? No, I went to the doctor for actually started me on antibiotics at the time. Yeah. He flew me on. Yeah. Well, the infection came back. Oh shoot. On my chest thing. Okay. They identified something in my abdomen that we got to deal with. So I was in Orlando yesterday. Okay. Surgeon. Okay. They got it out there that did it. Yeah. And I'm going to have surgery in Orlando as soon as they can get it scheduled. Yeah. Okay. If I had to stay on antibiotics till they do the surgery. All right. But how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Like, are you in pain or? I'm tired today, but that might be because of all the driving yesterday. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, up until today, I felt good, so I think it's just the exhaustion. Of course. Okay. So I got other bad news. Oh, shoot. Glenn Hecker. Yeah. Oh, no. gotta send him a message or something. Shit. All right. Good. There's nothing else coming in here. You're having something like that. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll do something more like, if they, if they say, give me security or something like that, I can let you know about that. I could, everybody's thinking like that, but they, I got that, well, at the doctor. Yeah, yeah. I have a 3.5 doctor's, I had the inside of they having a surgery, so that's 3.5. I guess I could get to the funeral, right?
No. Oh, Mom, Joan seems so much, man. Like, you gotta put your health first.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take yourself first. I mean, that's sad. I'm really sorry to be glad, but
Yeah.
it's kind of urgent.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I'm already. I'm supposed to work the food pantry on Wednesday. I think that's very seriously, but I emailed the doctor's office. I got out of the appointment yesterday. I said, I needed to send them a message, and I said, I needed an appointment. And I said, free Monday or Tuesday afternoon still. So they give me an appointment at 3:45 on Wednesday.
Wow, it's some close, don't they?
Yeah. So, she said she needs a half hour for that.
Okay.
And, that's the first half hour opening she had. So that's what she gave me Wednesday. So then I contacted the food pantry guy, so I could get off from that, so it was just 3:45 on everything.
Okay.
I might be able to go to the meeting on it.
Mom,
Maybe.
Yeah. You know, all right. It's worry about that's all. I know you're like a really caring, like emotionally giving person, and you like really have a lot of empathy for a lot of people, but when you put yourself first in this situation.
Yeah. I mean, I need some pretty good friends, so.
Yeah. All right.
All right, when I find out more, I'll let you know.
All right, I'll miss you. Dang, that's rough. Wow. Well, it had suddenly a heart attack out of nowhere, huh?
Based on, this is. And then she said, I sent it to Carol, if you like to find out if it's okay to send a people out, so let everybody in, Livingston know. She didn't say that she can or not, but then she said June will be at National Cemetery this Wednesday at 1 p.m. No funeral mass because it's Holy Week.
Right, okay. All right.
They may do some sort of memorial mass later or something like that. He was all right.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, take care of yourself too, though, okay? Dad, you got my payment, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Pay extra again.
I always do. I would put extra towards the,
Yeah, I know, but not easy to get that thing, so.
Oh. Okay. You can put something aside and once, like, start putting chunks in it.
When I asked for what you paid, I put that on that invoice that we sent you, so I haven't rented it out for you.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you all right?
Anyway, I was supposed to party with,
Fine.
and he said, hope you have, hope you have, hope you get birthday cards too.
Yeah.
I said, thank you, cards, yeah. Then she said, hey, we said those.
Yeah, because I knew we both talked about this and you were working hard, so I'm kind of that's think that's what said we talked about that ages ago. You know, but right, yeah, there's no getting back after that. All right. All right, I'll tell her as well, explain it to her, because, all right. All right, yeah, she does it, yeah. All right, I got this up here too, but I'm just waiting for the day to hang out. So. Okay, I got somebody else to punch over. All right, guys, I love you. Hey man, what's up? Thank you again. Yeah, no problem. Did it work out? Did you get to use it already? Yeah, I get to use it already. All right. They said they'd let me know when my week done. Like I said, it wasn't exactly looking. It's just my dad ended up getting me the house. Right. And it looked like my dude, but I'm also not 100% sure. But I would be working on the weekdays rather than weekends. That'd be awesome, man. Probably a chill. Rotating weekend thing, so it might be a thing where I have to do every once in a while. But that would just mean I can be like probably have me off at some point on the weekdays too. There's always the chance to learn CT there as well, so it all works out, man. It's all awesome. All right, dude, good to hear. That we're going understand the TDI right now. I know, do what's best for me. Right. You can't help but feel a little guilty. I understand that. All right, I got myself streaming. I'll talk to you later, though. Okay, bud? You too, man. Yikes. Sorry, guys. Jeez. Okay. Oh, did my cat try to eat it? Did my cat come up here and try to eat these? Oh, man. Yeah, it was kind of major. Yeah, usually my mom doesn't call me on Friday nights because she knows I do this. So I felt like if she's calling, it's got to be something kind of big, and it kind of is. She's okay, but she has like an infection right now. Apparently, like when she had a surgery in the past, some idiot doctor, yeah, they're not all smart, left like part of like a cotton thing inside of her, and it's like grown into an infection. So now she has to get a special surgery to fix the surgery that she had surgery for. She was just dealing with trouble with one doctor getting to approve it. Like they were just being stupid and lazy. Like she said, I can be there on Tuesday, Monday, or Friday to get this done. And they're like, okay, we have this opening on Wednesday. We put you down for it. It's like, wow, thanks for listening. You guys are really, really in tune with what I need. Thank you so much. Glad I pay you a ton. So she had to update me on that. She seems okay otherwise. She said today's like the first day she felt really, really tired because she had to go all the way out to Orlando to like some kind of infection specialist, which must have been a pretty long drive for them. So that was important. And unfortunately, the worst news, one of my friends, his dad just suddenly died of a heart attack, like just a day ago. So, like I said, you know, she wouldn't be calling me right now unless it was like something major. So I'd say that's pretty major, two pretty major things. And then my next door neighbor just stopped by, because I made some copies of his resume for him because he's applying to some jobs, and he wanted to say thank you. I gotta get in touch with the one friend whose dad just died. He's a freaking cool dude, man, and that fucking sucks, man. That sucks. He's like a sincerely good dude, and I can't imagine what he's going through right now. I just found out right now, but sorry to suddenly dampen the mood, but it was important that I took that call. I knew my mom wouldn't be calling out of the blue like that unless it was something pretty important. Anyway, but tomorrow got to work. I got to do Comic-Con, which I'm excited about. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to get together with my RPG group here. You guys know who you are, and Jonah and Eric. We're gonna play some. Have you guys ever heard of the game Wildermyth? Wildermyth? I don't know exactly how you say it. Sorry, my mouse was about to die there, so I just had to plug it in. So now I'm working on the crappy mouse version. Sorry, my brain's like a little bit all over the place now. Now that I heard all that news all at once, it's kind of a lot. I do need to probably end the stream a little bit right after this, and I need to get in touch with that friend and check how he's doing. I'm a little bit worried about him because he's like, it's not that I don't think people who aren't married or don't have kids are like more susceptible, but he doesn't have like a wife and kids or like someone to lean on during this time. So, and he's like my same age. He's never been married or anything, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I know most of you, I think, are married and stuff. But I feel like it gives you like a ton of stability. Whoa, why are these really old ones? Look how old these are. 10 months, 9 months? Why are those being shown first? I guess it just randomly picks. What is my face in this one? Why do I look like I'm some sort of like high-speed Sonic? All right. Wildermyth, that's what I'm talking about. All right, I'll just talk about that and then I think I'll close this out. Library. No, maybe I'll just search for it online. Give me a second here. There we go. All right. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Boot. That's the worst thing is like you don't get any time to prepare when it comes to heart attack deaths. That's why I really worry about them. Like if someone's, God forbid, someone else gets a disease that gradually, brings you down. Honestly, for me, I think I'd rather die of a heart attack though. I don't know. One of my biggest worries is always like slowly dwindling away in front of my kids. But maybe at the same time, I'd want that time to say goodbye and everything. I don't know. Both life and death are unfair. It's no good. All right. Okay, you know what, dude? You know what? This isn't that important. What's important is knowing I have all you guys here. Let's see. Oh, what am I doing at Comic-Con? I am doing a tutorial on how to draw chibi anime characters. But it's got to be for like, elementary school level kids. So it's going to be reduced to like a lot of shapes and stuff and being able to do it via shapes. Yeah, do I need to rest tomorrow? I think I'll probably be okay. The hard thing is just working 6 days straight. And then not much time off. I don't know. They just recently, man. Dude, life's been coming at me so fast recently. You ever get it like where you get like piled on a ton of stuff to do? Like, I'm not complaining. I'm not like, upset about my job or anything like that. I'm just like so many different things I'm doing at my job at the same time. Most of it's like really fun, really creative, and exciting for me to pursue as an art teacher. Like I'm loving it. And I love my job, but just like sometimes I'm just like, I'm taking on so much, dude. Yikes. I don't know. Beware the lily of the valley. Hey, thanks. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like a super good friend. I just think that's what friends should do is like really be there for each other, especially during these times, right? Oh, what kind of convention is it? That's a good question. We just call it Comic-Con. It's kind of okay, so a guy at our school puts it together. And he's awesome. He's like really into comic. He collects a lot of like old comics. and he has like a lot of connections to like comic book sellers and stuff in the areas. Like I think he's good friends with one of the stores that are coming there. Like he's literally friends with like the owner, they're this really cool couple who do like a bunch for charity and like they talk at a bunch of Comic Cons. I guess I give them a shout out like for their store it's called Bat City Comics. It's kind of interesting. It's in the middle of kind of what you would call downtown Bradenton, if Bradenton had a downtown, which it really doesn't. And it's still in like an old style house, like an old style, I want to call it like a ranch house, a 2-story ranch. Um, but it's been turned into a comic book shop. It's kind of an interesting setup. Like you wouldn't expect that. And they have a bunch of really old stuff. And it's a really great place to like collect a bunch of like oldies type comics and stuff, like really old Batmans and Supermans and stuff like that. My friend at work, he's really into that. So I guess that's maybe that's how he became friends with him. I know his wife. I used to work with her. She was the other art teacher at my school. She's really cool too, and she might have a connection to them because there's a really famous art college in our. Well, no, it's not in Bradenton. It's actually in the city next to us called Sarasota. It's Ringling. I'm sure you've heard of Ringling. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. You know. Okay, thank you for telling me, Alexa. I don't know why Alexa just told me that. Um, but yeah, they're gonna be there. They're gonna like host like a comic book tutorial. One of the people who draws Garfield currently, he's gonna be there to do a tutorial on like drawing Garfield. And there's another guy there who's done like comic books. I can't remember what comic books he's done. I'll probably be able to report on it tomorrow. But yeah, just all that's going on. Then there's also like a ton of vendors who come out, and it's like really cool vendors and stuff, like stuff you would really only buy if you were like a mega nerd like me. Like there's like a giant 20-sided dice like this big that's like soap. Like one of them sells that. Some sell like Japanese fans and stuff like that. Some sell like really old comic books, and there's I think Dark Side Games is going to be out there too, and they sell like a lot of RPG stuff, which is awesome. Um, I love going to their store. Their store is super nice. It's got like such a good selection. If you're ever out in Sarasota, you should check it out. Dark Side Games. Anyway, how a card shop or bookshop could really bring in a stable income, except if it was online. I think actually their house is also the shop. I think that's how they afford it. But they also do like a lot of other work. Like they're at like a lot of conventions. They talk at a lot of conventions. So I think they may get a certain amount of income from going to talk at conventions. Because I understand you're totally right. Like I've looked into the life of like owning a comic book store, owning a game shop, and I mean, well, I guess owning a game shop's not as hard because you could sell stuff like Magic and Pokemon cards, which are your main income. But comic books, only purely comic books, that's hard. Like there's just not a big pull for them. It's funny too, because that was what my like focus was. That's what my main major was in college. Sequential art, which is the fancy name for comic book drawing. Anyway. I think I'm going to end it here a little bit early. I didn't expect to end it this early, but I need to get on the phone with my friend and check in how he's doing. I didn't know he's in such a rough situation right now. I just literally like I think this literally happened like less than 24 hours ago. But I love all you guys. I love your congratulations on my 17 years, which I don't quite understand why YouTube sent me that today, but it was cool. It's fun to reminisce. I think maybe something this would really, maybe it would cheer you up. I don't know. It would definitely cheer me up. Maybe next stream, and remind me because I'm probably going to forget this. Okay, I'm probably going to forget this. Next stream, let's go through like some of my oldest videos and just like kind of take a walk down memory lane. Because a lot of people when they come on, they always say like, I remember I first watched you during this, or I first watched you during this. Let's try to call out some of those videos. Not so I can like, milk my own ego. Just because it's
super interesting to me. Like one of the most interesting things to me is when people tell me what video got them like watching my channel. Because sometimes the ones I think are like the worst, you guys think are the best. And I'm not the only creator who has that feeling. Like Dan and I always talk about this, that the video you put out thinking this will be my worst video, people love it, and the video that you work an entire like 6 months editing and doing all this stuff for, people don't like it very much. I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you for always being there with me and for me, and for these 17 years we've been together, man. It's been an awesome ride, and I want to see another 17 years with you guys doing the same thing. All right. Have a great one, and